Look for a small three-story white building with a terrace facing the river beside a weeping willow tree. A hangman's noose dangles over the terrace, a reminder of the Prospector Whitby's criminal past, when it was known as the Devil's Tavern. You'll meet a much nicer crowd there today.
In a few minutes, we'll see an example of how completely Docklands has changed since the glory days of the Port of London. Butler's Wharf, a cluster of yellow brick buildings on the south bank, used to be called London's larder. Most of the city's food was unloaded there from ships that sailed from every corner of the globe to the Port of London. Just past Butler's Wharf, a narrow inlet marks the district known as Jacob's Island. In the 1800s, this was London's worst slum. Charles Dickens described Jacob's Island in his novel Oliver Twist.
Where the buildings on the banks are dirtiest, and the vessels on the river blackest, the dust of colliers, and the smoke of close-built, low-roofed houses, there exists the filthiest, the strangest, the most extraordinary of the many localities that are hidden in London.
Bill Sykes, the villain of Oliver Twist, meets his ghastly end on Jacob's Island. Today you can stroll the cobbled streets around Butler's Wharf and Jacob's Island, a district called Bermondsey. The old warehouses have been converted into luxury apartments, restaurants, art galleries, and designer clothing shops.
Eastern London used to be the home of London's working class and seafaring men. Many of them worked on the docks in the old Port of London, also known as Docklands. Buildings on both sides of the Thames still display the names of the old port, a reminder of the years when Docklands was the backbone of London's economy. Where the Romans built Londinium in the 1st surrounded it with a wall that remained there until the 1700s. Later, William the Conqueror built a fortification at the eastern end of the wall. This became the Tower of London, the ancient stone fortress with 4 domed turrets.
The main span of Tower Bridge opens in the centre to let tall ships sail through. The bridge also has an overhead walkway added, so pedestrians could cross when the bridge was up. Today, that walkway houses part of the Tower Bridge exhibition, where you can learn more about this world-famous bridge and enjoy incredible views of London, 42 metres or 138 feet above the River Thames.
The HMS Belfast is permanently moored along the south bank. This gigantic grey and blue British warship is now a floating museum with interactive exhibits that help you imagine what life was like for her crew.